10 recommended tourist attractions in Buleleng Regency, Bali.
But before we start, please support us by pressing like and subscribe buttons. Also turn on the bell notification to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you.
The island of the gods, Bali, is truly a tourist paradise. From beaches to lakes, everything is available. Likewise, Buleleng, which is located in the north of Bali Island, is home to several stunning tourist attractions. So far, maybe you know tourist locations on the island of Bali only to tourist locations in the south such as Bandung Regency with the Kuta area or Gianyar Regency with the Ubud area. In fact, other areas in Bali also offer interesting tours, such as Buleleng. Have you ever heard of Lavina Beach? Buleleng Regency is the home of the beach, which is famous for its dolphins. The city's location directly adjacent to the Java Sea means this city has several beaches. Apart from beaches, there are many other interesting tourist attractions that you can visit while in Buleleng Regency. Starting from waterfalls to lakes, it's all there. If you want to visit an iconic temple, you can. Here are 10 recommendations for tourist attractions that you can visit. Let's see in full. 1. Lake Bayan. This lake is one of the twin lakes which is located in the Besar caldera, which occupies an area of 490 hectares. The location is in Sukasada district. Compared to the other two lakes, namely Lake Tamblingen and Lake Baraton, Lake Bayan is the largest. Not just visiting, tourists are also allowed to camp and fish at this lake. Those of you who like selfies or are involved in landscape photography can also be satisfied hunting for photos in this truly well-preserved lake area. Lake Bueng is a hidden lake in Bali, and you need to know that 3 of the 4 lakes in Bali are located in the Bidugul Plateau, Bali. At the foot of Mount Batur Kintamani is Lake Batur. Many tourists who visit the Bidugul Bali tourist attraction for holidays only know about Lake Baraton, even though there are beautiful lakes that are located very close to Lake Baraton, namely Lake Bayan and Lake Tamblingen. Lake Bayan and Lake Tamblingen are very popularly known as the twin lakes in Bali. 2. Tamblingen Lake. Occupying an area of 160 hectares at an altitude of 1,217 meters above sea level, not much different from Lake Buleleng, this lake also offers a beautiful panorama, with clear lake water and green plants around the lake, which add to the beautiful atmosphere. Like its twin lake, Lake Bayan, this location is also sought after by visitors as a camping spot. This lake is also often a reference for Balinese people for pre-wedding photos. For those of you who want to try photographing the Milky Way, try doing it from this lake. The natural atmosphere is still pristine and natural, especially if you visit in the morning. When the sunlight penetrates the thin mist, it will feel more special and impressive with the Instagrammable and photogenic nature of Tamblingen Lake. 3. Lavina Beach. Lavina Beach is famous for the presence of dolphins, which shows that the waters north of Buleleng are still natural and free from waste and illegal hunting. Compared to the waves in the South Sea, the waves in the North Sea are relatively calm. Make sure you come early in the morning if you visit this beach, with the aim of watching dolphins. You can rent a boat to move a little away from the beach and watch the dolphins dancing to welcome the morning sun. In the Lavina area, you can also dive or snorkel to enjoy the beauty of the sea on this beach. You can find a variety of ornamental fish that are friendly enough to approach divers. Indeed, the marine park in Lavina is not as beautiful as other marine parks in Indonesia. However, you will be quite happy playing with ornamental fish in these waters. 4. Aling Aling Waterfall. Located in the same district as Lake Bayan, this waterfall is considered still natural. From the parking location, you still need to trek for approximately 15 minutes to reach the waterfall location. It is true that the terrain you will be traveling on is not easy, but when you arrive at the location, your tiredness will be paid off by seeing this fast and clear waterfall. For those of you who want to test your adrenaline, you can try jumping from the cliff around the waterfall. The highest cliff height is about 15 meters. You can also swim in the waterfall area. However, for these two activities, you need to pay more for tickets. The natural conditions around this waterfall are very beautiful and pristine. The forest vegetation here is diverse, so you can use it to refresh and take photos with your family. Here we can see the beauty of nature naturally. Five, Ulen Lake Bayan Temple. Located in the Bayan Lake area, you can visit this temple when you visit Bayan Lake. Besides being able to take photos with the temple as a backdrop, you can also take photos with Bayan Lake as a backdrop. For those of you who like photography, it will be more interesting if you come to Ulen Danu Bayan Temple when there are ceremonial activities. You can document these activities, however, don't disturb the event, of course. The local residents of the Ulen Temple tourist area are also very friendly towards local and foreign tourists. It is also very interesting to visit there. Six, Air Sani Natural Pool. Located on the edge of Lavina Beach, you can take a dip or swim in this natural pool while looking at the sea view. The water is quite cool even if you visit during the day, and more interestingly, this pool does not use chlorine to purify the water. If in the South Bali area you have to dig deeper into your pockets to be able to enjoy a swimming pool with a view of the open sea, here you can swim at a much cheaper price than beach clubs in famous areas like Kuta. Walking a little towards the beach, you can also find an agent tourism that offers snorkeling and scuba diving. 7. Gitgit Waterfall. If you are looking for a tourist destination that is friendly for beginner trackers, Gitgit Waterfall could be a reference. The location is not too far from Alingaling Waterfall, and this waterfall is also not far from the connecting road to Denpasar, Singaraja and Bedugul. The height of the Gitgit Waterfall itself is 48 meters. To get to the location of the Gitgit Waterfall, you have to go through a fairly winding path. It is quite tiring, especially for those of you who are not used to walking for a long time. However, when we arrived at the waterfall, seeing the rush of the waterfall, the feeling of tiredness suddenly disappeared. 8. Banyumala Waterfall. Sukasada district is a highland area in Buleleng Regency. Not surprisingly, this district is home to many natural tourist destinations. One of them is Banyumala Waterfall. When it's a sunny day, you will feel that Banyumala Waterfall is like a waterfall displayed on a calendar. It is so beautiful with 3 waterfalls that give birth to even more streams because of the rocks. The pool under the waterfall itself is quite deep, about as high as an adult's chest. Bali Handara Gate. This location is actually just a gate, as the name suggests. This gate doesn't even lead to any tourist location, but only a golf course and resort area. However, I don't know since when this spot has been busy with tourists, because Handara Gate is known to be very Instagrammable, the combination of the traditional Balinese gate design, or what is often referred to as Candi Bentar, with an open green area, makes this location busy with visitors, although it is quite busy with visitors. The atmosphere at this spot is comfortable and peaceful, so it is also suitable as a place to stop for a while before continuing your journey to another place. 10. Commuteran Beach. Located in Jakarta district, This screening beach could be your best holiday destination if you are looking for a beach with snorkeling or binging activities. This screening beach is quite quiet compared to the beaches in the South Bali area. Because there are still not many visits, don't be surprised if the facilities at this beach are still inadequate. However, compared to the negative side, the clear and calm beach panorama can be a strong reason to visit this screening beach.